YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Demo here.
Back with another video.
Alright, so I'm actually at Tax City to hop on yet another live stream. We're about to talk all things PQB. I think it's me, Sapo, Rooster, Sosa, and Poseidon. But I don't know who's gonna be on the live stream. I don't know if they're gonna let me record. I know Derek has like a bajillion and a half camera set up, but I want to see if he can let me kind of like hide
Be the other half.
be the other half and complete his camera rig setup, but just hide this in there. And I don't know, maybe a little bit of live stream. But if not, I will link the complete live stream in the description below. And then we're also gonna get some pistol gameplay today. And it's a pistol shotgun night, so we'll see what's up. At the time that I'm recording this, it's currently what, October 3rd. So we have 11 days.
Yeah, it's October 14th.
11 days until the Speed QB tournament, yo. That's crazy. It's been like what, 6 months since the season started.
What
Man.
are you predicting now will happen at Speed QB?
At the tournament?
Yeah. What do you
mean? What do you mean predicting?
I don't know. Do you feel like, you know, what is your prediction?
So okay, so I guess before we go on the live stream and I answer this, I'll talk here. I'm confident. I mean, I feel like we've improved a lot, especially with us getting new people on the team, kind of trying to adapt with everyone, trying to get our chemistry straight. SYG, I feel like, has improved a lot, and it shows in the practices. So I don't know, I feel like we're gonna do pretty good. I know we got some teams coming from out of state. Flips off the Ren is coming from Japan.
Wow.
Yeah, Atlanta coming down with SYG Airsoft, Psi Kappa. I know Ned Airsoft is coming out from that area. I think Streamline's coming down from Oregon. So we're gonna have people out here. So I wanna see how the out-of-state teams play against the Cali teams, how the Cali teams play against, you know, the out-of-state teams. Just know the field over here in Cali is a lot bigger.
And it can be an advantage.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't let that intimidate you.
Yeah.
Nobody knows the field layout. We're not gonna know the field layout until literally that day. They're setting it up the night before, but no one's gonna be able to see it until 7 in the morning that day. So if you guys are coming to the SpeedQB tournament, pull up early, get here on time so you can walk the field and figure it out. But yeah, I don't know, I'm excited.
And what advice do you have to people, like the people that are coming to play?
To the people that are coming to play, don't be scared, don't get nervous. I mean, it's natural to be nervous, especially on like a tournament day. Everyone's gonna be like a little nervous, you know what I mean? But I don't know if I can give advice to any teams out there, because it's not really an individual player advice I can give. Any teams out there, study the field, watch games. I know a lot of people kind of don't watch games as much as they used to anymore. Study the field, watch games, make sure you know the angles, communicate when you're out there on the field, and call your hits. That's
fun.
Have fun. I mean, call your hits, but have fun is the main thing. I mean, yeah, we're all being competitive, and
but it's just
airsoft, you know what I mean? Like, so have fun with it. I think it's like 24, 25 teams or something like that competing. Oh, you about to take off right now. All right, let's get it.
Dom and Demo don't need ball callers because they both naturally have them on.
Fuck you.
Are you going to lower? You can barely see your eyes.
You're gonna take the mask off for the show, right? Oh, for real? Yeah. Can't be behind a mask. You can't be an edgy boy, no.
Give it like a talk show kind of feel.
Yeah, then it's like I came to him, I'm like, SYG today, we're just gonna get started real quick with Facebook in a moment. We got just about a minute left. But we were talking Speed QB before you guys started the broadcast, let everything go, but that's what we're gonna be talking today. Speed QB, with like one of the original teams that started this whole thing. Speed QB, October 14th is tournament day, guys. Doors will be opening at 7 o'clock in the morning for all your pre-filled walks because no one is getting a preview of the field till 7 o'clock that morning. So make sure you guys are tuning in early and coming down there and getting yourself a coffee and everything you need and be ready for tournament because it's going to be a long day. Captain's meetings at 9?
At 9.
9 o'clock, so you...
And first game will be starting sharp at 10 o'clock
10
sharp.
o'clock sharp. And so broadcast guys will be probably starting right around 9:30, as long as everything is going smooth for us, so you guys can join us there on Facebook Live. Hopefully Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I'm working behind the scenes right now to get those running for you as well. I do want to give you guys a full rundown of the teams, of the 24 teams that are going to be competing before we get into the conversation. We've got LTD, SYG,
This
SOAS.
is the order as well.
This is the order, yes. This is the rankings from 1st to 24th. So SOAS, 1 shot, 1 kill. LTD, 2. Union. Oh wait, S&M is on here. We were having the conversation.
They just signed up.
Oh, so that, okay, there was a little bit of confusion there. So S&M there for 7th position. Murder Inc., Chaos, Thermal, Captive, Legacy, Black Sheep Airsoft, 13 Thieves, Team Official, Murder Inc. 2, Streamline, Doma. Team will be updated for 19 position. We don't have the name yet for them. Drip Airsoft is at 20. Yeet is at 21. Profit at 22. CY Airsoft at 23. And 24, rounding us off, is Captive 2. So those are going to be the teams competing in this year's tournament, guys.
For the belt.
So definitely go back, watch the tapes, look at their pages, get the research done now, and start doing your homework, guys, because tournament's going to be a very big event for us here, and we want to make sure you guys are doing...
Strong suggestion for the teams competing. When you know you have time in between your games scheduled, look at the other teams on the field and do your homework. Watch for their tendencies, watch for their habits, see how they play certain situations, see how they play certain parts of the field, because that'll all come into play later on.
When did you get started? How long have you been playing?
Well, I mean, the reason why I brought these guys up here, well, DeeMoe's been here before, but Sosa and Poseidon, they're part of the new crew too. It's like this, what I kind of call the new generation of SYG.
2.0?
Yeah, 2.0. I mean, I don't really necessarily want to say 2.0. I think we're very much the same team, but you know, things just happened a couple seasons ago. Players get older, you got more responsibilities, and you know, with SpeedQB and everything, there's a few guys that kind of went away from the SYG side, and you know, they focus on SpeedQB. I think the story that most people are familiar with is just the old school OG North El Monte days. I went to HSP, and I didn't take airsoft seriously as a paintballer. You know, that's just how the culture is, especially back then. You know, like, but it's kind of a weird coincidence because I at the time I was working on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 at Treyarch, so I figured might as well use it to do some research. I bought some guns over at Evic, and then was looking for a local place to play by my house, and then I found the original El Monte Tac City OG North
Airsoft playground.
and then yeah, so I started playing. I brought Rome with me. After that, we brought Lefty, and then after that, Rome's brother Royce came and played. So that was the original 4. Now these are guys that just didn't have any, other than me, they had no experience. They didn't even play video games at that point. You know what I'm saying? So like, we were very raw at that point, and I feel like at that moment in time, like, there was nothing really like us in terms of just like these guys that came out of nowhere and were playing super aggressive. And the team that Sosa was on at the time, ML, they kind of noticed us and they started challenging us. And we're like, cool, you know, like, because what happened was we played a certain way and people didn't really like it. They're like, oh, why are you so aggressive? And I think they liked it. So we said, hey, let's set up a time and, you know, just squad versus squad. And we did. It was so fun, you know, like, and that's when the first Big Boy Thursdays,
Big Boy Thursdays.
That's when we started doing that, because all of us wanted to shoot from very close distance. Like, we didn't care. We weren't going to complain about it. It was like a mutual understanding. Like, we're going to come and get each other and just, you know, highlight reel type stuff. The original 4, then we had, you know, players like Maggot that we met, Pirate, CQB Russian. They all joined up. Chef. Rusto was already in the scene too. He was on MIA.
Yeah,
right?
he was on MIA. He was in MIA after.
Yeah, and then he moved away for school, and then he came back, and that's when he joined the team. So that's fast forward to Irwindale. That's when they were still on ML.
Yeah.
That's when I met Dom.
That was on ML.
I was on ML still.
Yeah, and then I was also playing at South, and that's when I met DeeMoe. And I started to feel like, oh, something's happening here. Like, we're not, you know, really out there as active as we used to be, whether we were burnt out or we just had a lot, you know, we're really busy guys, you know, like outside of even what we do with SpeedQB, like we have other jobs and stuff. And I just started to realize, like, okay, well, it's starting to feel like it's time to build a new team. I started to really feel that as soon as Irwindale closed, and then we were just playing here because I was coming to play, and then just everybody's schedule was so hectic that I'd be here and it'd just be me and some other guy and 2 guys. And that's not how I wanted SYG, or that's not how we wanted SYG to be represented on the field. So I started paying close attention to social media, scouting talent. I feel like when I see talent, I know it's there. You know, all of these guys are just awesome players in their own right. Now where we are today, like, you know, we made our first appearance as like the new squad, kind of like in the spring tournament, right?
Yeah.
You know, we were still a little rough around the edges for a while because it's a new team, right? The chemistry's different. Everybody had different skills, and we took probably like a year and a half to figure out who is good at what. Yeah. And I think
Playing different positions all the time.
I would say a couple of months ago, everything finally clicked, and we're like, okay, we know exactly what we're good at. We know who to play where. There's always certain archetypes on SYG. Like there's the the pure, aggressive, just rush type player. You know, there's the more calculated, defensive style player, and there's some people that are in between. And we've managed to find people to fill in all those gaps, and I'm really proud of these guys for what they've become. Not that I, you know, wasn't proud of them before that, but like, you know,
How they're coming
yeah,
together.
they're just a really talented group of guys, you know, and I'm really fortunate to have them on SYG.
We get questions all the time, like, how do I get onto a team? How do I start a team? How do I join a team? Whatever. It happened for us in paintball as well. It's like, you play walk-ons, and if you're good, you stand out above the rest, and whether there's teams, organized teams on the side, they notice you because you stand out.
That's the whole thing, is that you don't go seeking a team will find you.
If you're good, they'll find you.
It's the people that, and even if that team finds you, that's not a promise that you're going to be on the team. You have to be able to mesh well with that team.
Yeah, tell them how long you prospect for.
Yeah, ML.
I heard about that.
Ooh. I prospected for ML for about 8 months.
DeeMo, how did it all start for you with the
Oh
sport?
man, I remember kind of starting to make a name for myself. It was weird. Me and Marty were kind of playing alongside each other, and once Irwindale shut down, I remember it was Roosta and Lefty came over to play here, and they were headhunting me, and I'll never forget. They're like, "Yo, we need to get this dude."
That was intentional, just let you know.
Yeah, no, I know. I knew it, and I knew it was. But ever since that day, I think that was like 20. When did Irwindale close down? What year was that?
That was 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago? Yeah, it was weird. Something told me ever since that day, I was like, okay, I'm going to be playing with SYG a lot more.
If a team headhunts you, that means they're looking at you.
Yeah, no, I've been
They
playing.
don't even notice you, then you're not even on
It's
the
crazy,
radar.
yeah. I've been playing. I'm fairly new to Speed QB. I've always been a fan of it. I've always been into it. Never been able to go to it.
We talked about it
Yeah.
when you were on the show, because
Yeah.
when you came on to one of our earlier shows, you just
I
did
just-
a video
yeah, yep.
about your first Speed QB
My first
thing,
Speed
and it
QB.
was
That was actually last year.
just
wasn't
about
it?
a year
Last
ago. Yeah, just about a year
Yeah.
ago.
And what's funny is, I didn't want to reveal to the world then that I was going to be playing with SYG in the next session,
Yeah.
but that was my surprise, and
Yeah.
here I am now.
Let's talk about the future of the sport, because now we've heard about your guys' history in it, but the future has grown so quickly with the sport.
Mm-hmm.
You guys at Speed QB in general, you guys have created a whole nother product that has evolutionized the way we see the guys running their equipment on the field now. It's not about the tactical stuff like you were talking about. It's not about all this military, realistic kind of stuff. It's about function over looks in that sense. But don't get me wrong, this stuff looks good too. We've got the flashy colors. We see a lot of different things. The guns you guys are building nowadays, the things we're doing to them, the tracer units are getting smaller and more compact into guns now. But where do we want to see the future of the sport actually go?
At this moment, Speed QB is worldwide.
Yeah.
I watched like a 30-minute documentary of Airsoft in Japan, and they're wearing Speed QB gear. And there's people in Spain on outdoor fields raking out patches of dirt just to build like Speed QB fields. So it's worldwide, and you know that's
UK.
yeah, and they're going hard out there.
From the streams,
Yeah.
when we're doing the broadcast of you guys'
Always
playing, I've got people from Thailand,
Yeah.
UK,
This was last
Scotland,
weekend.
Portugal,
Yeah, they're going
Costa Rica's
hard.
joining us on here. I mean, we've got it all
Yeah.
across the world. Speed QB is a house brand. That's just like it's a household brand that is across the board now. And so it's crazy that it's growing to that level.
I mean, this national tournament, it's amazing. We have teams traveling out here. I know Ren, shout out Flips Off, he's traveling down here from Japan. But if we can get teams from, you know, worldwide, you know, let's say there's tournaments or Speed QB sessions going on all throughout the world, Tax City's the home for the world championship.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.